Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashlee. I am a homeschooling mom of 4, but I am also a personal trainer. And today's video is going to be on a personal training related topic. So if that is something that you're interested in, or maybe you've considered becoming a personal trainer, or you just want to hear a little bit about that from me, then go ahead and stick around and watch this video. I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already. Your support means a lot to me. So getting into today's video without a super long intro, I am just going to share with you some tips of my own that I think have directly correlated with me becoming a successful personal trainer. Now, of course, everyone defines success a little bit differently, but for me, I feel I have been successful in my field, and I have accomplished more than I expected to accomplish. And I also feel and know that I could make personal training a full-time business and a full-time income if that was something that I was pursuing, which I'm not. But if I was, I know I could do it. And so I am going to share with you, for any of you guys out there who watch me from my personal training video on my review of my certification, I will leave a link down to that video for you guys. It's my review of their program. But today I'm going to give you my 5 personal tips on building a successful personal training business. None of these tips come out of my NASM certification. These are all things that I have done and seen on my own that I want to share with you guys. So, number 1 is super important, and I think often overlooked by people who want to become personal trainers. In order to build a successful personal training clientele, you have to have the trust of clients, of people. So how do you build that trust with people if you don't know anyone and you're just getting hired by a gym? Well, you will probably have to go on like a commission where you're earning an hourly wage to stay around the gym and talk to people, and it's usually called like floor time. Now, I haven't done any floor time because that's not something that I was interested in doing, but a lot of personal trainers have to do that because they don't have relationships and connections with people who know that they are a trustworthy person who they've seen working out and just those types of things. So what is one way you can get around going on like an hourly type wage at a gym, just really waiting around for clients to come to you? Number 1, to be a successful personal trainer, become a certified group exercise instructor. And I know that that sounds crazy, but it really is so beneficial. Now, I am a Les Mills certified instructor, but there are various different certifying agencies, but I'm telling you guys that made a big difference in my success with once I branched off into personal training, because I already had a base group of people who came to my classes, who liked the way I taught, who liked my energy, who liked the way that I worked out, who know that I practice what I preach. So I had already had a base clientele from teaching group exercise, and I was also already hired by a facility. So that really gave me a seamless transition into personal training. So I really recommend, if you want to become a personal trainer, you might as well become a certified group exercise instructor and start teaching a class. The second thing that I'm going to recommend to you guys to build a successful personal training business is something I learned the hard way, and maybe this will spare you from learning it the hard way too. Know your niche audience. And when I say that, I'm saying don't take every client that comes along. Now, you might say, well, I need to make money, so I'm going to take any client that comes along, or everybody can use help, so I'm going to help anyone that wants my help. And that was kind of my approach. It wasn't really about the money. It was more of, if someone needs my help, I'm going to help them. But the thing that I learned the hard way was that I am a better trainer when I am training someone who is my niche. And my niche is women and moms. Why? Because I relate to them. I have had children, got my body into shape afterwards. I know what works. I know what the obstacles are. I know what their the things they need to overcome are. I sympathize with a lot of that. I've also healed my own abdominals after having C-sections, so I know about that. There's just a lot that goes into it. So me as a female trainer, sure, I've trained men, but men are not my niche audience, and that would not be I am a better trainer to a mom who's had babies than I am to a man, because sure, I know the science of how to work him out and how to help him lose weight, but there's so much more that goes into it that I think knowing your niche ahead of time is super beneficial. There are amazing personal trainers out there who are fabulous with working with the elderly population. That is not me. I am kind of an intense, energetic type of trainer. And so sure, can I scale it back to train an elderly client? Yes. Do I really enjoy that? Not as much. And then it starts to feel like work and my heart just isn't quite in it. And it has nothing to do with the person. It's not a put down to anybody. It's just knowing the niche of your training. Are you going to be, training kids teenagers who are wanting to become athletes? Are you going to be Do you have a heart for the elderly population? Are you going to be working with getting people moving who are not moving? Do you have a super big weight loss story? Are you going to help people who need to lose a lot of weight? So knowing your niche audience will help you so much. Don't take every client that comes your way. And I learned that the hard way. So the third tip I'm going to give you goes along with that. Number 3 is know your limits. The fastest way to get burned out as a trainer is taking on too many clients. As a trainer, it takes energy, mentally, physically, all of those things, and taking on too many clients will burn you out to where you're like, why am I doing this? Your workout starts slipping. When your workout starts slipping, you get resentful because you want to work out, but you're at the gym training somebody else, and it's a bad, slippery slope. So my third tip is to know your limits before you even start working. Have an idea of how many clients you want to train, and don't let the client dictate your schedule. Now, sure, you can be flexible, but if you know you're a mom and your kids have activities at night, then you're not going to train people at night. And if you agree to train people at night, it's going to be really stressful on you trying to figure all that out. So my recommendation to having a successful business is not taking on too many clients and knowing your limits. The fourth thing that I want to tell you guys is to practice what you preach. Now, I know that this might ruffle some feathers. I'm not saying that every personal trainer out there needs to be a picture of fitness and health. But what I am saying is if you're not living out a fit lifestyle yourself, that there's going to be some points where that isn't translating to your clients. And you also need to be challenging yourself, learning fun and new inventive ways to challenge your clients and staying up to date on information and all of those things. So if you want to be a successful trainer, practice what you preach, model it with your lifestyle and your body. I'm not saying enter a bikini competition, but I'm just saying practice exercising every day if that's what you're telling your clients to do. And the last tip I'm going to give you on building a successful personal training business is the power of social media. So share pictures of your clients with their permission. Have them give you some testimonials once you've helped them reach a big goal. Don't be afraid to work out in a public space where people can see the workouts that are going on. Share that on your personal page. Create a fitness page. Social media is a huge, powerful tool. That's why you're here watching me right now. And marketing your personal training to your friends and family, your close neighborhood, word of mouth is the most powerful way to gain clients. If you think about hairstylists, it all starts with someone liking the way your hair looks, and then you say, oh yeah, this is the person I go to. It's the same thing with fitness. Don't be afraid to post your clients if they agree to it. Share a little bit about them. People want to relate to other people. So if you've got a mom who just had a baby 3 months ago and she's lost 8 pounds in the 10 weeks you've been training her, share that. So use social media to help get the word out. So those are my 5 tips on building a successful personal training business. I hope that those help any of you guys out there who are personal trainers or who are thinking of becoming one. If you have any questions for me about any of the stuff I said, go ahead and post it in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer your question for you. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.